Hi there. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to go through Gauntlet 2 right here and how to edit it so that way you can fill up the whole entire screen with the action that's going on the left part of the screen, and so that way you can just block out this this right screen where it shows the different heroes over here. And it's a little bit annoying to have this on the side, especially since the insert coin is always going to be blinking while you're playing just with one character. But there's a workaround to that, and let me show you how. So this is going to work for all Gauntlet versions. I'm just going to go ahead and do it on Gauntlet 2. So I'm just going to show you a little bit what I'm talking about. So as we start the game, there we go. I'm going to put in some credits. And you'll see over here, it's gonna say select hero over here, and yeah, it's just gonna stay on here the whole entire time, especially if you just select one.
Welcome, Red Warrior.
You know, you can play around and everything. You know, that's gonna be fine and all, but that's just gonna stay there the whole entire time while you're playing. And so some people don't like that. Some people just want to put in a lot of credits right there, not even worry about their health, and you know, just play the game, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So you're gonna need a keyboard. You know, this is gonna connect via USB over here on the inside of the machine. We'll just go ahead and turn down that volume so that way I can go ahead and explain this process a lot better. But once you're in the game, and even before you even start a game, just as long as you have the game launched, you can go ahead and press tab, and that's going to bring up this little menu right here. And so the option we want to go down is slider controls. So if we use the keyboard over here, I'm just going to highlight that and then press enter to go in there. And so what we want to find is horizontal position and then horizontal stretch. Now it's a little bit up to preference, but you'll see at the end the values I have here. So if you want it exactly how we end up right now, then you'll just follow those values. But if you mess with horizontal position and you hold the right button, you'll see it's going to move it towards the right. So you're slowly but surely, you know, moving that little side piece right there. And so at that point, you know, you got that. And so now I'm going to increase the stretch, so that way we can fill it out a little bit more, have a little bit more area where we can see the action. And so at the end, we want this to be centered as well. So it's almost getting there. As you can see, you still have a little bit of blinking right there. So I'm just gonna keep going until we no longer see any of that. All right, now we have a little bit of black bar on the side. So now I'm just gonna go down and just move it a little bit. And right there, it's pretty centered. You no longer have any of those flashing words right there on the side, and you have, you know, screen to screen, the whole entire area filled out. And those are my values right here. So this is going to be the horizontal position, and this is going to be the horizontal stretch. So now when you get out of this menu right here, return to machine, you'll see right there, it's all filled out. You know, you can control the character over here. And so, yeah, I just think this is a lot more of an enjoyable experience, especially since you no longer have those blinking. And the game will tell you when you're low on health as well. So if you go over here, you know, you're losing all the health and stuff like that. And so if you really get down to the nitty gritty to where you're, you know, finally about to die, you know, the game will tell you, insert more coins for more health. And so, you know, you just do that. You press it as many times as you want over here, and you can continue playing, you know. And then in the beginning of the game, you can always go and choose your hero. But now we just want to save this configuration, so that way anytime you go into the game, it's going to stay like this. So now you go ahead and press and hold that one player button, and it's going to take us out to the main menu. And then you just go ahead and press the S button on your keyboard, and you'll see configuration saved. So now next time we go into Gauntlet, like let's say we turn off the machine and turn it back on, and we go back and select Gauntlet, we're gonna go in. And it's gonna look a little odd at first because, you know, we just adjusted the screen and everything. So you'll see it's a stretched, then you have that right side cut off. But once you start putting in credits, you're gonna have that little prompt on the bottom where it says warrior, wizard, elf, Valkyrie. So, you know, if you're playing first player and you go down, you'll know that's going to be wizard, and then you start your game, and then boom, you start the game as a wizard, and then you just keep putting credits in, you have health, and now you can go and just play the game just like this. So I think this is a little bit more of an enjoyable way to experience the game and everything it has to offer. So let me know if you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, and I'll help you out. All right, but hope you enjoy the game this way, and have a great day.